State championship preview? Well, anything is certainly possible. Two of the favorites in the Division I title hunt hooked up for their annual regular season showdown as top-ranked Lincoln-Sudbury welcomed Duxbury into Myers Field Monday evening. Early on, it looked like the showdown would be between just two players. As the Warriors' Nick Brindisi scored the first two goals of the game. Both were matched by Duxbury's Shane Sullivan, who buries a pass from Will Macaluso on his first, and then he rips home a hard shot off a dodge to make it a 2-2 game after one quarter. Brindisi would win the race to the hat trick. His quick tic-tac-toe passing on a man up led to the junior getting finished. Back to Sullivan, also with the extra man, as he takes a pass from Bobby Mameron and steps right into his shot for the score. That goal would start a 3-0 Dragons run as Mameron bangs home a rebound of a Niall Dillon shot, and then Sullivan goes to his left hand and fires in his fourth goal to stake Duxbury to a 5-3 lead at halftime. Third quarter now, and LS gets one back as Harlan Smart feeds Mikey O'Connell down low for a score. But the Dragons would keep the momentum as Matt Sharp rips in a high-to-high bullet. And then Will Macaluso sets Brendan Duppy up right off the crease for an easy look and push the Dragons' lead to 7-4. That's when things started to get really entertaining. Here come the Warriors storming back with two straight goals, one from Chris Brindisi, the other one from Smart. And from there on, the two teams just started trading them back and forth. Watch as a sliding Dillon sneaks a low shot inside the near post, and after some deliberation, it was eventually ruled a goal. LS comes right back in transition as Chris Brindisi finds O'Connell down near the crease for his second score. Back to Duxbury as Macaluso gets shoved in the back, but somehow the ball manages to bounce past LS goalie Trevor Van Leer and into the back of the net. Warriors' turn again. Smart loses the handle in traffic, but O'Connell is Mikey on the spot, and he whips it in quick to keep it a one-goal game after three quarters, with the Dragons in the lead at 9-8. Watch O'Connell here in the fourth as he backs down his defender like a power forward, and then spins and whips in a quickie, seemingly from nowhere, to tie the game. The back and forth continues as Mameron spots Matt Sharp in the top right corner of your screen, and Sharp delivers a bullet to make it 10-9. Duxbury's defense had held LS attackman Eric Holden off the scoreboard for the first 43 minutes and 17 seconds of the game, but the talented junior took things over in the fourth as he scores back-to-back goals to give his team its first lead since the opening minute of the second quarter. Desperately in need of a big play, the Dragons go back to Sullivan, who goes to his left hand once again and fires in the tying goal, his fifth of the game, with 2 minutes and 56 seconds left to play. The Dragons would win the ensuing faceoff, but defensive mini Chris Kelly comes through with a huge play, forces a turnover, and eventually LS would get it up over midfield and call a timeout. When the Warriors need a goal, you can put your money pretty safely on number 45. Holden uses the exact same move as his last score, and he buries it again for his third goal of the quarter. And that gives his team a 12-11 lead with just 46 seconds left.
It's great when the always move the ball that quick. I can kind of just back out into the shooting spot. And it's tough for the D when they're coming out to play me. I can kind of make a quick move and go underneath, but that all starts with the ball movement. The quicker the ball movement is, it's easier to get that backside dodge. And I was able to get that twice at the end of the game.
The game wasn't over yet, though. Sullivan gets a great look here, but Van Leer comes up with the save of the game to preserve the lead with just 27 seconds left to go. One last gasp for Sullivan and the Dragons, but Caleb Geitz stick checks the ball away. It's recovered by Ryan Donlin, who flips it back to Van Leer. The goalie just wings it downfield as the final horn sounds. The entire Lincoln-Sudbury sideline rushes the field to celebrate a thrilling 12-11 victory over Duxbury.
You know, they shut off the first look, and the second and third look we thought was open. And we got the second look one time, we got the third look once too, so it was great. The kids have been you know, Duxbury did a really good job of shutting the first one off. You know, so they played great defensively. That's you know, they're as good as built, and their defense is excellent. They played like a team. I thought Duxbury played really hard.
Last time we played them on our field, obviously the 4 overtime loss, so it's good to beat them, obviously, especially with all the alums who are on that team coming back to see the game. I mean, it means a lot to our team. It means a lot to the whole town, so it's awesome.